Redfield.
Are you?
Because this looks more like the Chris Redfield I know, and I'm a big fan of his work. Especially that. And you might be curious, why does Chris Redfield go through so many different changes? Especially with the drastic change for Resident Evil 7. Well, I got a little fun fact for you. And the answer is found in this book. But it's also proof to all the people who like to complain about Capcom and what they do to the franchise that Capcom actually listens to you, even when it takes them backwards. This book showcases the entire production and development cycle for Resident Evil 7 from 2014 all the way to its release. And it does it beautifully so, if I might add. It also tells you a lot of cool things about Resident Evil 7, like it's one of the first games to use photogrammetry to make its graphics, which is a process of literally photographing every angle hundreds and hundreds of times to put the pictures of an object into the game. Every monster, every prop, and even every room. And according to the book, that came the problem. Chris Redfield didn't really look like anyone. I mean, are we really surprised that they couldn't find someone like this to be photographed and put into the game from all angles? Yeah, punch that boulder, you bitch. So with all their effort, they did the best they could to bring Resident Evil back to grounded reality, which made the monsters that much more impressive because everything looked realistic, including this guy, who's supposed to be Chris Redfield. And as proud as they were of how Resident Evil 7 turned out, and it was a really good game, I thoroughly enjoyed it, especially all the expanded content, people were pissed with the way Chris Redfield looked. So of course they had to change it by Resident Evil Village. I just love how they're in a frozen village and everyone's top gear and all tactical shit and the binoculars with the 8 different lenses. And here's Chris Redfield, good old Gestapo Redfield over here, in a trench coat for some fucking reason. I say that, but really in my heart, his only crime is it wasn't actually Mia. But it's good target practice. Maybe he fulfills that promise later. But I just love the fact that Resident Evil's gone through so much to push gaming forward that they even brought in brand new technology. And according to this book, they were about 1/4 to 1/3 way through of production for Resident Evil 7 when they stopped everything to introduce that, putting them way behind budget, way behind schedule, pushed the game back to give a more amazing product. So when you play Resident Evil 7 and you look at any critiques you might have, mine being how kind of short it is, personally I find it very short. Just remember, they put their heart and soul into it, literally. And that gives me hope for Resident Evil 9. I missed yesterday and I'm sorry. I'll make it up to y'all somehow. For those of y'all who didn't notice, I was totally here yesterday. I totally posted a video. TikTok is just messing up.